Did you know that 70% of men over 60 have prostate problems? That's 7 out of 10 men. Shocking, isn't it? And after age 70, this number climbs to nearly 90%. And no, I didn't make that up. You can find this information yourself with a quick Google search. Now let me ask you something man to man. Are you a prisoner in your own home? Do you find yourself constantly mapping out the nearest restrooms before you even leave the house? Do you wake up exhausted, night after night, standing over the toilet, frustrated, waiting for a stream that just won't come? You're doing what you've been told. You're taking the pills. You're trying to eat right. So why does it feel like it's only getting worse? Here is the truth you likely haven't been told. The very liquid in your glass, something you might even think is healthy, could be the number one thing inflaming your prostate and ruining your life. As a men's health specialist, I see men over 60 making this exact mistake every single day. They are aggravating their BPH symptoms, pouring gasoline on a fire, and they don't even know it. Now, this video is different. I'm not going to waste your time with a long lecture on the things you already know are bad for you. You're a smart man. You know that sugary soda is a liquid candy bar. You know that drinking a six-pack of beer isn't helping. You don't need me to tell you that. So I'm just going to give you a quick, hard reminder of the top offenders. We'll go through them fast, but I am going to focus on one drink that many men, maybe even you, believe is a healthy choice, a natural option. But for a man with an enlarged prostate, it's a hidden trap. We'll get to that. The real purpose of this video, the reason you need to stay, is for the solutions. We're not just covering 5, we are covering 7. The 7 best, most powerful drinks that can help you fight back, soothe inflammation, and finally get a full night's sleep. Number 4. Alcohol, especially beer. That cold beer at the end of the day. It feels like a reward, doesn't it? The moment of peace. But what's the real cost of that reward? You know what happens. Alcohol is a powerful diuretic. It screams at your kidneys to dump water, creating an immediate, unbearable urgency. But the hidden dagger with beer is the hops. Hops are full of phytoestrogens, plant-based compounds that can interfere with your hormones and aggravate that prostate swelling. Is that 1 hour of relaxation worth 5 trips to the bathroom tonight? Is it worth the irritation? It's a question you need to ask yourself. Number 3. Caffeinated drinks, coffee and black tea. But doctor, I can't function without my coffee. I want you to really listen to what you just said. You can't function. Why? Because you're exhausted. And why are you exhausted? Because you're waking up all night to urinate. So you drink coffee, and the caffeine in that coffee, a powerful diuretic and a bladder stimulant, is the very thing guaranteeing you'll be up all night again. It is a vicious, self-destructive cycle. You're drinking the solution that is actively causing the problem. Worse, that caffeine can tense up the very muscles in your prostate that your alpha blocker medication is trying to relax. You are literally fighting your own treatment with every sip. Number 2, sugary sodas and energy drinks. I'm lumping these two together because they are, without question, a chemical assault on your body. This isn't a drink. This is a liquid inflammatory bomb. BPH, prostatitis, these are diseases of fire. Chronic inflammation is the enemy. When you drink a soda or one of those high-octane energy drinks, you are flooding your system with sugar and chemicals. You are feeding that fire. You can feel it, can't you? That spike, and then that awful crash. Imagine what that inflammatory storm is doing to your prostate. There is no debate here. For a man over 60 with BPH, this is poison. The healthy trap. Number 1, whole milk and natural raw milk. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that shocks most men. This is the healthy habit that may have been betraying you for decades. You're thinking, milk? It's natural. It's what I grew up on. It builds strong bones. Maybe you've even gone the extra mile. You're buying that expensive raw or all-natural milk from a local farm, thinking you're doing something really good for your body. I need you to stop and think about what milk is. It is a biological growth formula. Its one and only purpose is to take a small baby calf and turn it into a 1,000-pound bull as fast as possible. To do that, it is packed with growth factors like IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor 1. Now, ask yourself this. As a man over 60 who already has a gland, your prostate, that is growing out of control, does it make any sense to pour a powerful growth formula on it every single day? You are not 18 anymore. Your body's needs have changed. That high saturated fat content fuels inflammation, and the growth factors are sending the wrong signal. This healthy habit might be the very thing telling your prostate to grow, grow, grow. Okay, stop. We've been through the fire. That's the bad news. And right now, you're probably feeling a little angry, or maybe just tired. You're thinking, great, another list of things I can't have. What's left? This is the moment. This is the pivot. Most people will click away right now. They've heard the don't list, and they think they know the do list. They'll just go grab a glass of water and hope for the best. Don't be that guy. Because the next section, this isn't just about better options. This is your new arsenal. I'm giving you 7 powerful weapons you can use, starting today, to soothe inflammation, to protect your cells, to calm your bladder, and to start winning this fight. You've learned how to be miserable. Stay, and I will teach you how to fight back. Let's get to the good stuff, the healing, the solutions. Number 7, pure water, but used correctly. It sounds too simple. It sounds boring, but I promise you, 99% of men with BPH are using water wrong. Here's the internal dialogue I hear all the time. I'm already waking up to pee, so the last thing I should do is drink more water, right? Especially at night. So you dehydrate yourself. You restrict your fluids. But what happens? Your body, desperate for fluid, makes your urine dark, concentrated, and acidic. That concentrated fluid is like acid washing your already inflamed prostate and bladder lining. It burns, it irritates, it creates more urgency, not less. The solution is not less water, it's smarter water. The goal is dilution. You want your urine to be a pale, mild, calm yellow. Here is your new rulebook, the prostate-friendly hydration plan. Rule 1, you sip, you don't gulp. Get a 32-ounce water bottle and keep it with you. Your goal is to sip it constantly all day long. Small, steady sips. You're giving your body a gentle stream, not a fire hose. Chugging water just drowns your bladder and guarantees a trip. Rule 2, the hydration curfew. This is the life changer. You must stop all significant fluid intake 2, or even better, 3 hours before your head hits the pillow. A tiny sip if your mouth is dry is fine, but no more glasses of anything. This gives your body time. Time for your kidneys to process the fluid. Time for you to empty that bladder before you try to sleep. This one, free trick. What if it gave you your first 4-hour, 5-hour, or even 6-hour stretch of sleep in a decade? What would that be worth to you? It all starts with how you drink water. Number 6, green tea, the firefighter. Wait, you're shouting. You just spent 2 minutes destroying coffee and tea. No, I destroyed high caffeine drinks. Green tea is a different animal entirely. This isn't a beverage, it's medicine. Yes, it has a little caffeine, a fraction of what's in your coffee, but it is loaded with something infinitely more powerful, antioxidants called catechins. the superstar of this group is EGCG, epigallocatechin 3 gallate. Think of EGCG as a team of microscopic firefighters. They're specifically drawn to sites of inflammation. They hunt down those free radicals, those little sparks that are setting your prostate on fire, and they put them out. So by making one simple swap, your morning mug of coffee for a cup of green tea, you are doing two incredible things at once. One, you are removing the high-dose caffeine irritant that's making your bladder spasm. Two, you are replacing it with a powerful, healing anti-inflammatory. You're not just stopping the damage, you're adding the solution. The how-to, 1 or 2 cups, in the morning only, before noon. This gives you all the benefits without risking your sleep. If you are very caffeine sensitive, you can even get decaffeinated green tea, which still retains many of the antioxidants. Number 5. Golden milk, the soothing healer. This one might be new to you, but it's an ancient remedy with incredible modern science behind it. We're talking about golden milk. The golden part comes from one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory spices on the planet, turmeric. The active compound in turmeric is called curcumin. Curcumin is a systemic anti-inflammatory rock star. It works by blocking the very biological pathways, the on switches, that create inflammation in the first place. It doesn't just put out the fire, it cuts the fuel line. And as you requested, here is the right way to make it. The how-to. You do not make this with the whole milk we just talked about. That would defeat the entire purpose. You gently warm 1 cup of a low-fat milk, or even better, a non-dairy milk like unsweetened almond milk, coconut milk, or oat milk. Don't boil it, just get it warm. We skin 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and here's the critical part, a tiny pinch of black pepper. The piperine in black pepper has been shown to increase your body's absorption of that powerful curcumin by up to 2,000%. Think about this. You're replacing that evening beer, which winds you up, irritates your bladder, and guarantees a bad night, with this, a warm, soothing, healing drink that calms your entire body, fights inflammation system-wide, and actually helps you wind down for the night. Which choice seems smarter? Which one puts you back in control? Number 4. Tomato juice, the protective shield. Here is one of the few times in nutrition where the processed version is actually better for you than the raw, fresh-off-the-vine version. The weapon here is lycopene. Lycopene is the powerful antioxidant that gives tomatoes their deep red color. And here's the amazing part. Lycopene is known to accumulate in your prostate tissue. It's like it has a GPS. It goes right to the source and builds a protective shield around your prostate cells, protecting them from damage and inflammation. But here's the catch. In a raw tomato, that lycopene is locked up tight inside the plant's tough cell walls. Your body has a very hard time getting to it. The magic happens when you cook and process the tomatoes. The heat from making tomato juice or tomato paste or a good pasta sauce. It breaks down those cell walls and unleashes the lycopene, making it bioavailable, which means your body can finally absorb and use it. The critical how-to. You must know one more thing to make this work. Lycopene is fat-soluble. It needs a buddy to get into your system. You must have it with a small amount of healthy fat. So when you drink your glass of tomato juice, have it with a handful of walnuts. Or have it with your breakfast that includes an egg or some avocado. Drizzle a little olive oil in your tomato sauce. That fat is the key that unlocks the door, allowing the lycopene to get out of your gut and into your prostate where it can do its job. Final warning, read the label. You are not a child. Read the label. You must get the low sodium or no salt added version. You are not trading a prostate problem for a blood pressure problem. Be smart. Number 3, tart cherry juice, the dual action remedy. This is another powerhouse that needs to be on your radar. I'm not talking about sweet black cherry cocktail juice. I'm talking about 100% tart cherry juice. It often comes from Montmorency cherries. Why so specific? Because this juice is a two-pronged attack on the very things destroying your life: inflammation and sleeplessness. Attack number one, inflammation. Tart cherries are loaded with a class of antioxidants called anthocyanins. These are some of the most powerful anti-inflammatories found in nature. They are fantastic at reducing systemic inflammation. Many pro athletes use this to recover from muscle damage. For you, it's about helping your prostate recover. Attack number two, sleeplessness. This is the bonus, and it's a big one. Tart cherries are one of the world's best natural sources of melatonin. Yes, the sleep hormone. The very thing your body needs to get into a deep, restorative sleep. The sleep you're not getting because you're up all night. So, with one drink, you are getting a powerful anti-inflammatory and a natural sleep aid. The how-to. This is a perfect drink for the evening. But remember our hydration curfew? You have to be smart. You don't drink a 12-ounce glass right at bedtime. Instead, you can have a small, concentrated 2-ounce shot of it about 2 hours before bed. Or have a small 4-ounce glass in the early evening. Get the 100% juice, not from concentrate if you can find it, and with no added sugar. This is a therapeutic tool. Treat it that way. Number two, pomegranate juice, the high-impact weapon. If tomato juice is your shield, this is your sword. This is not just a healthy fruit juice. This is a serious, high-impact, therapeutic drink. The research here is frankly shocking. Pomegranate is in a class of its own. It's packed with a unique blend of antioxidants, things like punicalagins and ellagic acid, that you just don't find elsewhere. These compounds have been shown in multiple clinical studies to, and I really want you to hear this, slow down the rate of PSA rise. Let that sink in for a moment. PSA, that's the marker your doctor checks every year, the one that makes you hold your breath. It's a key indicator of prostate inflammation, activity, and trouble. And this juice has been clinically shown to have a direct effect on it. How? It works by dramatically reducing oxidative stress. Think of that as cellular rust and calming that inflammatory storm raging inside your prostate. This is a morning or early afternoon drink. It does contain natural sugars, so you want to drink it when you are active and can use that energy, not right before bed. And I'm going to say this again, louder. You must be a label reader. Do not buy the pomegranate juice cocktail or pomegranate flavored drink. That is just expensive red sugar water. You're looking for one ingredient, 100% pomegranate juice. Yes, it's more expensive. But ask yourself, are you just buying a tasty drink, or are you investing in a weapon to get your life back? You decide. Number one, kefir and probiotic drinks, the gut access solution. Okay, now you know I'm crazy. Doctor, you ended your bad list with milk, and you're starting your best list with fermented milk? What is going on? Listen very, very closely. This is the one concept that 99% of men, and frankly, 90% of doctors, will never connect for you. This is the gut-prostate axis. That's right. The health of your gut, your digestive system, is directly and inextricably linked to the health of your prostate. Whole milk is the problem, but fermented milk, like kefir or a high-quality, low-sugar probiotic yogurt, is the cure. Why? The magic word is fermentation. That process, the one that makes kefir tangy, eats the problematic sugars, lactose, but more importantly, it creates billions of living, healthy, good bacteria, probiotics. Here's the truth. If you've been eating a standard American diet for 60 years, your gut is probably on fire. It's overrun with bad bacteria, and that unhealthy gut doesn't keep its problems to itself. It leaks inflammatory chemicals and toxins into your bloodstream, 24/7. And where does all that systemic inflammation settle? You guessed it. It radiates throughout your entire body and settles right in your prostate, making it angry, swollen, and inflamed. Kefir. This is your new army. It's an army of good guys that you drink. They march into your gut, they fight and kill the bad guys, they repair your gut lining, stopping the leak, and they calm that fire at its source. You are not just healing your digestion. You are healing your prostate from 30 feet away. It is the single most powerful long-term strategy you can adopt for prostate health. Drink a small glass, 4 to 6 ounces in the morning, on a relatively empty stomach. Send the army in before the day's battle begins. Get the plain or unsweetened kind. If you need to, add your own fresh berries. Don't buy the fruit on the bottom sugar traps. And if you can't do dairy, there are now water kefirs and coconut kefirs that work just as well. You've made it to the end. You've sat through the science. And now, you know the truth. The choice is no longer hidden. It's right in front of you. And it's not really a choice anymore, is it? It's just simple logic. In your left hand, you're holding that glass of beer, or that soda, or that 4th cup of coffee. What is it, really? Let's be honest with ourselves. It's a night of misery. It's a guarantee of 3, 4, 5 trips to the bathroom. It's that feeling of panic, of urgency, of planning your life around the nearest restroom. It's a weak stream. It's frustration. It's feeding the fire. In your right hand, you're holding a glass of golden milk, or a cup of green tea, or a glass of pomegranate juice. What is that? It's a plan. It's an investment. It's a weapon. It's control. This is not just information. This is your new battle plan. Your new life starts tomorrow morning with the very first thing you choose to drink. And one last thing. You know another man who is suffering. You have a friend, a brother, a relative who is going through this right now in total silence. They're too proud or too embarrassed to talk about it. Sending him this video, it's not just a nice gesture. It's throwing him a lifeline. It might be the thing that saves him. Subscribe, because the truth is out there, and I am going to keep bringing it to you. Many seniors have been already benefited from this video. Click to see what you've been missing.